Hey guys, I'm here with my girl Allison, and come watch us do our World Cup theme groom today. So right now we're figuring out how we want to outlay the 2026 and the USA. So what we're thinking, which Allison and I were just discussing, is we're going to recess all of these octagons to make him look like a soccer ball, recess the USA, recess the 2026, and would you say like a 15?
Yeah, 10 to 15.
I think that's going to look good.
Yeah.
Probably a 15 because we'll get it really short and it pop. And then we're going to go in with color and figure out how do we want to do the USA color.
Yeah.
Cool. So when I was telling you about this concept and we were trying to come up with something, what were you talking to Chris about?
Oh, because like, I don't know soccer at all. And with my husband being from Europe, they're big
in soccer.
Big in soccer. So I was just like, help me. What do we put on this dog?
What does this mean?
What do we put on this dog?
There's so much.
Yeah. But like, he didn't have tons of ideas, but once we like got on this, he was like, oh, that'll be great. So.
Okay.
He did throw a little shade and said we should maybe do a team that will actually make it.
That's what, that's, you.
Like, oh, you should. We're in the USA. We kind of have.
Yo, Jessica said the same thing. Don't throw shade on our country.
Listen, I got no beef. I don't know this sport at all. But I did think that was really funny.
We don't win battles, we win wars, baby.
I did think that was really funny.
That is really funny. Literally we're figuring out the difference between a hexagon and an octagon. And it wasn't really an argument, but no.
But now we're not sure if we
Now we're
understand
collabing
shapes
on stupidity.
because we groom dogs, not like this. So it's not an octagon. Is what we've
So it's a
gathered.
hexagon.
It's a hexagon.
One, two,
but
three,
it's
4, 5,
confusing me because
6.
now it's talking about pentagons.
No.
It says pentagons are 5 sides each, and this for sure has 6.
Okay, so we're doing hexagons.
So we're doing hexagons. I've done a lot of classes, travel a lot, but like nothing. I mean, like I don't vibe with everybody, and so like working together, I was like, that's my girl. Like we need to do stuff together. So it's super cool to be able to come work with your salon, like work with you. We did our suicide awareness kind of a creative project then because you hit me up for that, and I was like, yes, like absolutely. Let's add that into the time that I'm gonna be there. And then I think I was like, hey, let's make this work. So we got time. Let's squeeze this in, and so now we're here.
But it's also hard in the industry because everyone gets competitive, right? So at times it's hard to make friends that not only you vibe with, but also that you don't feel in that moment you're competing with. You're actually working together with someone. Plan here.
We're throwing hexagons to create a soccer ball pattern appearance throughout. So we've got USA kind of blocked in. And now we're going to recess all of the black hexagon spots and then scissor the connecting lines.
Are we going to connect to what we already have here, the USC and the 2026?
I feel like we go around it.
Okay, we can do that.
Was my initial thought.
Even if we do connect it though, which let's figure that out later, but it'll be in black anyway.
Yeah, it would be in black anyway.
But we'll figure that out. I think that makes too many lines.
I just don't want it to not be legible.
Yeah, I agree. Let's keep it to that.
I place that one so you can put a hexagon here and then like here, here, and then like we have our little lines connecting, and then we should be able to have one here. So from here to here with a line, and then like,
Okay, cool. Let's do it.
So I am getting the red in on the 2026, but we're gonna do red and then blue, and kind of assume that the white of the dog is like the white of the red, white, and blue. And this is where like you can get really precise to make those lines like really crisp, because if I do this really messy, like I can't fix that by like just cutting hair or anything like that, because this is essentially on skin almost. I mean, there's definitely still hair. We were using a toe blade, which is a 5/8. So there's still a little hair there, but this is where like you really want your lines to be really crisp. And then we're letting the black process still for a moment. And then we're going to start throwing in all of our hexagons for our soccer balls. I almost hesitated and was like, are they hexagons?
Everything's a fine line between competing with people versus competing against people versus competing with them, right? Then like who you can trust and say things to, who you can trust and have open conversations about how you run your salon, how you treat your staff. Hey, this works for me. Hey, I tried that. So it's really difficult to find that. So when you do find that, it's really
I think
relieving.
we're a lot of the same.
Yeah.
And so like just being able to work together, like it immediately was just like, like,
yeah. I'm not gonna lie, even doing this creative room today, I was like, how can I get her here? Just to hang out too. And
I know. I wish we had more time because I actually texted Chris earlier. I was like, I'm super glad I got to come to like, the creative's cool, but I was like, I love Shelby so much. Like, I've any excuse to get to come hang out, see movie vibe, just talk and like build more connections in that. Like, I wish so much that we lived closer together.
I know.
But it is what it is.
But it also gives us something to look forward to at Hershey.
Yes, always.
I am carrying the red, white, and blue theme that Allison did on the other side with the 2026. I'm carrying that into the USA on this side. I didn't know Allison has blocks over there where she has the 2026, and not that the USA isn't, but I'm going to do it as an ombre red to blue. I just have to make sure that I don't blend the two colors and get purple. So while Allison is finishing up her 2026 on the other side, I am going to start using color block on Ghost's feet so that when we do color on his lower leg, it doesn't bleed into his foot. Opaw's makes a color isolation cream that stops the color from attaching or adheving? Is that a word? Adhesive? Attaching. It stops the color from attaching to the hair because we want that foot to stay white. Adhering. Thank you. We're learning shapes and words today. Right now we're just figuring out connecting the lines to the hexagons. Okay, hexagons. We're kind of, we've mapped it out already, but as you're doing the project, you realize what you need to add, what you need to take away, and it's really coming together. I was saying that Allison kind of started the hexagons, so for the sake of keeping it the same, she's gonna keep working on that and complete the hexagons, whereas I'm connecting them and lining them.
It works out like when you have shapes that like need to be coherent across the entire dog.
Cohesive?
Yeah.
Yo, words.
Yeah. That need to be cohesive through the whole dog, like kind of delegating that across the board from like person to person. When you're doing something together like that, it just makes it flow a lot better.
Especially when you're working.
Really pulling the hexagons together.
Yep. But when you're working together, collabing with someone, I think that, it's just like highlighting what each other are doing, and you get to zone in on the exact thing that you're working on.
So like what I'm working on and what you're working on comes together.
Yep.
So instead of like trying to be like, let's both do this, it's like
working together instead of against each other.
Yes.
Coming up with this creative groom idea was really one based on just getting you here to do something with me.
I think I was like, yeah, we can do, like, what are we gonna do?
Yeah.
Like, literally, what's going on? And you were like, okay, we've got, like, Gay Pride Month for June. We've got the World Cup. We've got this. And I was like, we see a lot of rainbow designs, a lot. Like, it's just, the industry's done it a lot. So we were like, what's something a little more outside the box?
Yeah.
And then I think you were the one that was like, let's do soccer. And honestly, I wasn't into it. I was like, I don't know. I don't know anything about soccer. I don't know anything about it. And I was just like, I'll do it because I want to come hang out with you.
I went out for the soccer team. I went out for the soccer team my senior year of high school as a joke. I was telling the girls I made it on the team and I was MVP that year. But that's all I know about soccer is I played 1 year. But more than anything is like, where can we represent and highlight something and also support, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's the first time it's been in the U.S. in 30 years, the World Cup. So like, that's a really big deal. And just like, even if this gives us a chance to spread dog grooming information to like another part of the world in another industry that like knows nothing about it. Yeah. So like that's a win-win. Like bridging the gap between like pet industry and like the rest of the world. So, like consumerism and like what we do in the pet care world, and because it's just there's the gap in education is so big. So even if we can make a little noise with like throwing some color on a dog, it gives us that door to be like, hey, here's what we're doing, here's why it's cool, here's why it's great, and here's, you know, X, Y, and Z as to like why dog grooming is so important for every single pet out there, even dogs that don't need grooming, because it just allows us space to take up a little bit more space.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Even right down to you starting a conversation with your husband about how big soccer, football is in other countries.
I was just like, okay, babe, help me out. What do we, you know, he's
Yeah.
in Europe, so I'm like, y'all like soccer?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
So it
Cool.
worked out really good.